long ago in the golden land of Egypt, where pyramids kissed the sky and the Nile flowed like a living ribbon, something was terribly wrong. God's people, the Israelites, were trapped, slaves, forced to build, carry, and suffer under Pharaoh's heavy hand. But God saw, God heard, and God said, "Enough." So he chose a man named Moses, once a prince, now a shepherd, to stand before Pharaoh with a message that thundered through history, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh, he just laughed. So God answered not with whispers, but with wonders. God didn't just ask Pharaoh to listen, he sent plagues, not random acts of chaos, but signs, warnings, alarms that said, "You are not God, I am. Let's count them down." The mighty Nile turned to blood. Fish died. The river reeked. The lifeblood of Egypt was now lifeless. "Let my people go." Frogs in ovens, frogs in beds, frogs hopping into Pharaoh's crown. Egypt was ribbiting with warning. "Let my people go." From dust came a buzzing cloud. Tiny terrors biting everyone. No escape. Even Pharaoh's magicians said, "This is the finger of God." Swarms, dark, noisy, smothering flies. But strangely, no flies in Goshen, where God's people lived. God was drawing lines. "Let my people go." Cows, camels, donkeys. Egypt's wealth lay still in the dust, but Israel's flocks, untouched. Painful sores broke out on every Egyptian, even the priests couldn't stand. Pharaoh, still stubborn, hail like fists, fire dancing in the storm, trees shattered, crops crushed. Nature itself shouted, "Let my people go." What hail didn't destroy, locusts devoured, every green gone. Pharaoh begged, then changed his mind again. 3 days of thick, choking darkness, like a blanket of fear. But in Goshen, light, God was saying, "Choose me or choose the dark." And then came the final blow. The death of the firstborn, from the highest palace to the lowest hut. Every firstborn in Egypt died that night. But Israel, they were safe, under the blood of a lamb brushed on their doors. Not magic, not luck. Mercy, the very first Passover. That night, Pharaoh broke. He let the Israelites go. The chains fell. God's people walked free. The 10 plagues weren't just punishment. They were a rescue mission. God wasn't just freeing slaves. He was revealing his power, his justice, and his love. And that lamb's blood, it pointed to another lamb who would come much later, to free the whole world from darkness. Because even today, God still says to every Pharaoh, every chain, every fear, "Let my people go." God still delivers. Will you trust him?